Hi everybody, today I'm going to prepare tomato ketchup. We require really ripe tomatoes for this recipe. I have taken about 2.5 kilos of tomatoes. I'm going to finely chop this tomatoes before I start preparing the ketchup. Now I finished chopping all the tomatoes, and I'm going to add garlic and the onion to this. And I'll also add about 100 ml of water. I need the onions to cook, so I'll add 100 ml of water, and I'll place this on the stove now on a very low flame. Now I have placed the tomato, onion and garlic on a very low to medium flame, and I'm going to place a cover, and I'm going to allow this to cook on its own. And I want all the moisture to cook the tomato and the onions down. So once that is done, I'll show you. Now after 20 minutes, as you can see, the onions, tomato and the garlic has cooked. And add this to the blender and then grind this to a smooth puree. And I will add this to the sieve and just sieve the entire pulp, just in case if there is bits of garlic or onion left. I'll just remove that with the help of a sieve. Now this is ground to a puree. As you can see, I have added the cooked tomato to the sieve. I removed all the of the pulp, and I separated the seeds and the bits of garlic and onion which has not ground well. I separated that using a sieve. This is the amount of pulp I have got. Now I'll put this on the stove, and we'll start preparing the ketchup. Now I have placed the tomato puree on the stove. To this I'll add sugar, and we'll add the bay leaf, the chili powder and the garam masala. I'll mix all of this and I'll get it to a boil, and I'll show you. I almost forgot. I need to add salt to this now, and I'll stir this. Now this has started to boil. I'm going to constantly keep stirring this, and just in case if I need to cover this, I'll cover this, because the tomato has started to boil and it will splutter all over. So I'll constantly keep stirring this, and I'll cover this for about 10 minutes or so. And I'll allow this to boil, and it should reduce completely. So what we want is, it should reduce completely, and it should be well done. Alright everybody, after 30 minutes of constant stirring, and I've just worked on this 30 minutes on a very low flame. It has done almost. Now I'm just going to go ahead and remove this bay leaf. Now the consistency what I'm looking for in this tomato ketchup is, the ketchup should coat the spoon. Once it has finished cooking and it has gone completely thick, it should coat the spoon. And this is what I mean. I'll show you once again. See? It's coating the spoon. So now this is done. I'll go ahead and switch this off and add the vinegar and the sodium benzoate. Alright everybody, now I am going to go ahead and add the vinegar, and we'll mix this, and we'll allow this to cool down before we bottle it. I should add the sodium benzoate as well. Now I'll allow this to cool first and then add the sodium benzoate, and I'll show you. Now as you can see, the ketchup has cooled down, and it's in perfect consistency. And at this point I'm going to add the sodium benzoate. This is preservative, and make sure you mix this thoroughly, and you don't use the sauce for 2 days. So allow the sauce to rest for 2 days, and you can use it after 2 days. And it's best if you preserve this sauce in the refrigerator, depending on the climatic conditions. It's always better to store it in the refrigerator. And over here I have sterilized bottles which I'm going to fill. So I've already gone ahead, and my mother does this for me. She sterilizes all the ketchup bottles itself, and we reuse it. And we also need a funnel. Then this is some chili sauce bottle that we had. So we can use this up again, and you sterilize it and you can use it up again. Alright, I'll go ahead and fill the bottle and I'll show you. Now as you can see, I filled this bottle with tomato ketchup. I used the funnel and I filled it. Now I'll fill this bottle as well and I'll show you. I have gone ahead and filled the bottles, and this much of sauce is what I got of the 2.5 kilo tomatoes. And this is how the sauce looks, or the ketchup. And I'll post the detailed recipe description in my blog. Visit my blog and if possible prepare this recipe. I think this is a useful demo video for everyone, and since tomatoes are in season now, you can definitely prepare this. If you've prepared it, post your comments and do let me know how did it turn out, and I will see you soon with the next recipe. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye bye.